So right now, I think like there's a bunch of blurred lines about phases of dating and titles. And so the question is it okay to date more than one person at a time?
Black men don't cheat.
Right. So like, is it okay? Is it okay for me to be texting two women at the same time? Is it okay for me to go to the movies with Sarah on Sunday and then Wednesday take Wendy out to the movies?
I think
yes.
You think that's okay?
It's okay as long as there's honesty along with everything. As long as everyone is aware of the part they're playing.
That's real.
Like,
I'm sorry.
I've been
That's
kind of in
real,
a
yeah.
situation where I was with someone I was really in love, and I didn't know he had a whole nother situation. So I'm a part of this love triangle that I had no consent to be a part of. But if he would have let me know, and I'm just that kind of bitch that don't care, then okay.
It probably
Not
work out.
easy.
Or give me the chance to say, hey, I don't want a part of this. I could get out easy peasy, and we don't have to fight or do none of that once I find out.
Yeah.
Wait, so when you say dating, do you mean like boyfriend and girlfriend?
No, that's a relationship.
Just like hanging
It's
out.
like dating, like, you know, like
Just
a
going
review
places.
process.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The board of
Review
reviews.
process.
Yeah, I
Just doing
think.
interviews right now, right?
Right?
Yeah.
I like it.
I think honesty is everything. So and then if you're honest in the beginning, the person probably more likely to stick with you.
You think so?
When you over versus just they have to find stuff out on their own.
Right.
So,
Okay. So like you think like when you, for example, like when you and your girl was just dating, if you found out she told you that like, you know, she was also talking to some other guys, you'll be cool? You'd have been cool with that?
I couldn't get mad. When you first meet somebody, you can't assume that they ain't talking to nobody.
You cannot.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
agree.
yeah.
You cannot assume you're the only one.
Yeah, so you just gotta understand that, and I think that if somebody want to be with you, they make it happen, and they do what it takes. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess at that point you don't like. At that point, you don't know if you want to be with that person.
Yeah.
You still trying to figure that out, right?
Yeah.
Right.
You're not even sure if you like them for real.
Right.
You might not. A lot of times you don't.
Right.
People get on my nerves real quick.
Yo, Kevin is the
Shut up, man.
the critical analysis.
The thing is, and this is just an aside, I work on myself a lot, and I want to be like the best I can be for my potential wife.
No, for sure.
Right? And so I have that expectation of the women that I meet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which is why I go to the gym, which is why I read, which is why I'm like always polishing myself to make sure that I'm the best for her. And like, you know, a lot of times I meet women that just be like, I don't need to do that. Like, okay, that's fine.
Good.
I'm
Trust
gonna
your
do
intuition.
it for, you know, but and so when I meet women, a lot of times they kind of like, they're really complacent or content with where they are, and that's fine, but it just ain't for me. So, right. And so
So what happens when you meet somebody that match that energy, and then they kind of exceed you a little bit?
they exceed me?
Yeah, what you do?
That's perfect, because then it pushes me to be better, right?
Yeah.
Iron sharpens iron,
You think
man.
you'll be able to handle it?
I think so.
Think so?
I mean, I've kind of put that burden on myself, right? To be talking all that shit, and then like, if I'm not gonna,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna step up to it. It shit won't be.
Right.
Yeah, you're gonna get your ass in this gym at 2:00 in the morning.
I'm in there. I ain't there till 2:00. Well,
5
whatever.
o'clock, 5 o'clock, yeah.
I think it is somewhat of an interview process, right? And I think generally speaking, it shouldn't be bad to entertain multiple people at the same time.
I think it's perfect. We
I
all deserve
think
that
so.
choice. Like
think so.
we out here. We ain't married.
Right,
We need to
right.
make sure you the one. It might be somebody else that's better than you. It's
Nah,
just
yeah,
life.
yeah.
It's what it is.
It
And
is
I
what
want
it
to
is.
know before I decide on anything.
But people be like so possessive, and they want to like claim you and be exclusive like right away, and I don't know, especially we just texting, bro.
They're scared
Like,
to be alone, and they have their own insecurities
That's
that
real.
that are filled by having someone that they can call their
Yeah,
own.
like when you have
Well,
there's a
yeah.
lot of
That's
women.
real, yeah.
I'm speaking more because I'm away.
Yeah.
But clearly. But I know that there are women who, when they have someone that they're, you know, just texting or talking to, they might not have had that in a while. So it's like, you mine.
Mine.
Right.
You don't know it yet, right?
Oh, you don't know it
I'm
yet.
talking to nobody
You know?
else.
So
Yeah.
that's how it is for some people.
Okay.
So I think, like going back to what they said, there has to be, and honestly, there has to be conversation, because if you got somebody out here that you haven't had a conversation with, they don't know y'all not on the same page, they thinking y'all exclusive, and you're like, no, I'm just trying to, I'm just interviewing with him. Then that's where stuff gets messed up.
True. So at what point should you have that conversation though? So like I feel like first date, you just friends, right?
Right.
But like I don't know, maybe it's not as clear of when that conversation is appropriate.
It depends. I think it depends on the age. If you're 21,
we just going to Zaxby's, right?
Yeah.
I just bought you a chicken sandwich.
Yo, like I did some crazy shit in college, we ain't gonna bring it up. But yeah, it's not as serious. But like if you like 28, like our age, right. You've been through the relationships and you're getting old and you want to settle down, those conversations come up more quickly.
Okay.
And they're taken more seriously.
Agreed.
Okay.
And so I think it just depends on where you are. I won't say age. It's just it is age in your mindset too.
Level of maturity.
Yeah. In your mindset, because it's some mature 22-year-olds.
It is.
And some immature 28-year-olds.
It is. I can picture someone getting like offended by like being approached with that conversation. A lot of times it's like the what are we conversation, but I feel
I'll
like
be like hungry. Yeah.
Well, it's not. I don't think it's a bad conversation to have. I just think there's a place for it, and I know that too soon it could scare somebody away. But I do think at some point it's a flavor of that conversation is necessary to know, like if I'm gonna really like invest in you like this and give you my time and give you my money and my energy.
Energy is precious.
Right, you ain't getting that back.
Exactly. Yeah. You need to that conversation, especially like with me being my age and been through relationships and this and that. It's like we not just like coasting for so long and we don't know. Let's talk. Like let's talk about it. If we have a problem talking about it, then we gotta figure out why that is. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. So to jump forward, I don't mean to like fast forward the conversation. So say you make it to a relationship, is there a timeline that you put on marriage or proposal?
I ain't think about none of that right now.
I did have a timeline at one point. To be honest, I thought 25 I'd be married with children and house.
Yeah.
Dog. Pool with the back.
At 25?
At 25, I thought I was gonna be solid.
Shit. I did too when I was younger. I was like, 25.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Oh
it
my
didn't play out like that. Didn't graduate on time. Life happened. Here we are. I ain't got none of that.
Right.
I think that you have to be on the same page though. Like for some people, it may not be a limit to the amount of time, but we need to know what we're looking for. Like if you're not looking to be married and start a family, and the other person is like looking for marriage, looking for family and all of that eventually, then that's not going to work because this person's, everybody's going to be unhappy. And you have people that are in marriages for years down the road that are just doing it because the other person wanted it, not because they wanted it, or having kids because the other person wanted it, or in a relationship where you want to have kids and you don't have kids, then the person that gets in the relationship is like, oh, it's okay. Maybe they'll change their mind. They don't. So then what you left with divorce or, something like that. You got to have that conversation and be on the same page or it's just, it's going to clash. It's not going to be good.
I know in my past recent situations, the conversation would just come up. Like the guy would just say something like along the lines of, "Ooh, I think I love you." Like,
yeah, you got like that.
Now it's like, okay, what do you mean? What are we now? What are we? I just feel like those kind of conversations will come up.
Yeah. With people who are intentional, right? With people who are intentional.
With people who are intentional.
Yeah.
Intentional.
I don't know, man. Listen, I wish I could interview some of these guys.
Yeah.
Because, I honestly was dating a guy for a good 5 months.
Okay.
He was the only person I was intimate with, the only person I talked to. Yeah. He made me feel like I was that to him. Yeah. He met my mom and my son, my daughter. Came to basketball games for the kids and just everything, right?
Playing a role,
Listen, he was ready to take it to the next level as far as actually putting a title on our situation.
Okay, yeah.
I find out he's had a girlfriend the whole time.
Wow, like a real girlfriend.
A real girlfriend. I even made him wait so long before we even were intimate. Like, and he actually waited. And he stayed around and he was like, I was like, oh my God, he might be the one. And then when I finally found out that he was full of shit, I was like, dang, I wish I could interview this nigga.
Wait,
so how you found out he had a girlfriend? How you
Y'all want to know how?
Wait, first answer this question. Answer this question. Did he ever say that he didn't have a girlfriend?
Yes.
Okay, so he lied.
In his opening, the day we met, he told me that he had been looking at me for a while, but he didn't want to speak to me until he was completely done with his ex and over her.
Okay.
Now he slid in the DM, and it's like, oh, that's really considerate of you not to try to drag me through the mud. You're dragging me through the mud.
Okay. Okay.
So when we were getting ready to get closer, I just had little hints. I'm a girl. We do research.
Yeah.
Social media is a big tell-all.
Yeah.
So I just saw him loving her statuses all of a sudden out the blue. I'm like, dang. So I even asked him, are you and her still hanging out? It was his ex at the time. Are you and your ex, do y'all ever talk or hang out? He's like, yeah, sometimes we... blah, blah, blah. That's all I needed because I've been through it before.
Nah, easy.
I'm like, okay, I just lay back down and nothing happened. So the next day, I'm in her inbox on Facebook. I know, that's ratchet.
You hit her up?
Yes, I hit her up. I hit her up because he was just all over me, telling me he loved me and he wanted to take it to the next place. He wanted to have kids and marry me.
But you saw him like all on her stuff.
All on her stuff out the blue, like loving statuses, like something.
Loving them.
There's a difference.
Loving
That heart. That heart. That boy held it and went to the heart.
Listen, y'all, we ain't that.
I inboxed her and I said, "Are you and he still hanging out or friends?" And she was like, "I mean, for all I know, we've been in a relationship."
She said that?
She said that to me. I was like, okay.
Yo,
wow.
Yes, and to make it even scarier, y'all, this is real life. This is real TV right now. It ain't that bad. It's kind of bad, but it ain't bad because it didn't happen to me.
Okay.
But she hit me up and told me that she had an STD.
Oh, wow.
And we almost had a little...
She told you that?
Yes, because she was like, you need to go get tested if you had sex with him unprotected.
Right.
And it happened once.
Yeah.
Drunk, bad mistake.
Okay.
I went to the hospital the same day.
So she was good.
I was good. Thank God. And when I hit him up, I'm like, why didn't you even think
so that means it was somebody else too.
Somebody else too, because it wasn't me.
And it wasn't her.
It wasn't her. She got it from him.
Oh, wow.
But
So
where
he's
did he
out
get it
there.
from?
Where did he get it from?
He's out there.
And it's like, how dumb now? Ever since then, like, I'm scarred. Like, I don't want to.
He's out there.
I'm wrapped up.
Yeah, don't play with that stuff. Yeah.
Like, I just don't believe in.
But did he get tested? How you know she ain't say that just?
No, he confessed and.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, I called him. I was like, hey, your girlfriend just told me. Just told me this and that. Why did you? I'm more mad that you. I'm mad at all of it.
Wait.
Most of the lies.
How do you say girlfriend? You say your little girlfriend just told me?
I don't remember. I don't remember. I think I said her name. And he just got really quiet. And I was like, do I need to go get tested? He was like, yeah, you should go get tested. I was
Wow.
Come on, this is like months after we did it.
Nah, for sure.
So, I mean, I would have had symptoms. I didn't, but still, sometimes you don't have symptoms.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank God
And you had
I
to
didn't.
ask him.
Yeah, I had to ask him. Like,
what the frick, man? So he did a lot of lying. So y'all had the conversation.
we had lots of conversation, and he made it seem like, oh my God, I never met nobody like you. We have such a connection. And like, if he texted me and I said, oh, I was just thinking about you, he'd be like, yeah, that's because our connection is bigger than.
You know what I'm saying? We on the same wavelength, bro.
Right. And coming over and playing with my daughter and.
Oh, that hurts.
Where my baby? Like,
that hurts. Because he sounded like he was really.
I think he actually caught feelings. I do believe that he cared about me, but he
cared about himself a little bit more.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, we had a whole girlfriend the whole time.
Okay, so it sounds like
I think it's possible.
What?
I heard this from Steve Harvey. This ain't.
Okay, we like Steve.
Yeah.
Talk.
Okay, Steve. What Steve had?
Oh yeah, he said it's possible for guys to fall in love with two women at the same time. I ain't think it was possible. But,
I think it is.
Huh? I ain't think it was possible. I ain't think.
So what? Do you think it's possible?
No, I don't.
You don't?
I don't.
Okay.
But I was like, yo.
Kinda do.
But he been divorced 3 times. He's been divorced 3 times.
Right.
Yeah. Like, and
Steve came and talk. He talked about relationships so much, but his track record is trash.
It's not it's trash.
But that's because he's learned.
But I think that
that's experience.
And now he's in.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan. You know, but
Steve.
Yeah, but like I don't understand how you can do that.
Oh, like live 2 men at the same time?
Yeah, because like it's time consuming. Like we be together all the time. Like
how do you have time? Like how do you?
Yeah. If you love them, then it's not equal. You love one more.
You have to, right? You have to love one more.
Yeah.
It sounds like at the core of it, honesty is the key.
Just honesty.
So like, yes, the conversations are necessary. It sounds like it is okay to date multiple people, right? But if you lying, that just kind of voids it all.
Negates it, yeah.
Like, why lie? Why not just put it out there?
But you know why lie.
I mean, yeah.
You might not be with it.
You might not be with it.
Let me rephrase that. But I mean, no, I'm not going to rephrase it. It's just like, I understand why, but you still want to ask the question. Like,
no, for sure.
Why? Like, why not just put it out there? I guess it's really just because, like you said, you think about yourself a little bit more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because if you were only thinking about them, then you'd be like, okay, I don't want to hurt them. Let me tell them what's
Right.
But, that's ideal for them.
Yeah. Another time we I think we had a similar conversation, and one of the things I asked the girl, I said, what does female chivalry look like? And she said, no, I lied. We were asking what could men do to better their level of birth control, something like that. And she said, have better morals and values. And I think that's what it comes down to, because if I do have strong morals and core values, then I wouldn't lie about what we're saying. So assuming we had this conversation, assuming I told you what I wanted, that would also imply that I told you the truth, because my morals wouldn't let me lie about that and hurt you and put you in jeopardy and your your fertility and whatever. I think that's what makes the difference.
That does make the difference. That's the answer.
I don't know.
And people
it's like the beginning of the umbrella.
Deep, huh?
The morals at the top, right?
Yeah.
Because they takes everything. But at the end of the day, personally speaking, I'm not sure. Like, if I met a girl, right, and I kind of liked her, I think I might be okay with her still entertaining other men, because that might keep me on my game, right? Like, yeah, she like you, but she also like Tom. Right? You fuck up, it's gonna be Tom. And so, but I feel like we all grow into our relationships at different times. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's gonna be invested. No two people are gonna be invested 100% at the same time, right? And so, let's say I catch deeper feelings first, and she ain't there yet, right? But she's still entertaining other dudes. I might have a problem with that.
Right.
I don't think I will be able to really handle it. And so I don't like, what would I do in that situation? Like, I don't like, should I tell her like, yo, I really like you, I want you to stop seeing these other things? Like, do I put her in that position to be like, you know what I'm saying? Or do I wait and just kind of suck it up? And like, I
think that would make it worse.
I think you would.
Yeah.
What time too late? I don't know. I'm kind of thinking like in life now, some things you just shouldn't say right then.
Okay.
Maybe you would wait until she gets there.
Okay.
It would be a problem with you, but it's a problem within yourself. And telling her about it would still leave you in a place of a decision to make. Yeah. So she can't tell you what to do. She might like
you less because of that.
Right. So why even tell her?
Yeah. That's real. That's
or
good point. Sounds internal.
Here.
Or what?
She might. I said playing the devil's advocate. Here.
Okay.
She might like you more because you were forward and persistent and was like, "Hey,
what's up?
This is how I feel about you.
I love you, girl.
I want you to just.
It's gonna be me or them.
So what's up?
It can go into middle.
And she's like, oh, with you.
Right.
You never
That's
know.
true.
It could go that way. I mean, that's
true.
not as common. I don't think as the other one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like women are
you just never know. It depends on the girl. Yeah.
Well, you never know, boy.
What she like?
Yeah.
What kind of stuff?
And I will say a lot of the times they always pick the guy that's not good for them. From past.
Damn, why is that?
That's a common case.
He's the guy that's not the best for him.
That's the very common case.
Yeah. In the younger years.
Yeah.
Like they like trophy guys or like guys that play football or alphas like you guys. So.
First of all, we're wholesome. Thank you very much. We're wholesome. So
yeah, I agree. When I was younger, I was like that. You know, it's like the bad ones were the ones.
Tattoos.
Yeah.
Y'all remember?
But you saw the good in them, though. You know, like
Sean.
Yeah.
We went to high school with. I remember one day she was like, "Oh my God, I love me a man with some dreads and a gold girl." I was so sexy. I was like,
oh my God. That sounds about right for our age, but
Yikes.
Yeah, it was like a turn on.
it was like the way we grew up in our area, y'all. We grew up on the south side.
I think every woman likes.
Well, we didn't grow up there. We went to school there.
The educated thug swagger.
yeah, the plies, right?
Yeah, they like that.
Love what? Shawnee's love plies.
You sure did.
Bro, let me move. Big.
Well, I'm not gonna say I don't know why. I know why.
You know why? But like that educated thug thing is like a real thing.
Yeah.
It's a real thing.
It's like a
It's something. It's a feeling.
guy, but they got a little
The
edge.
edge to him.
What is the edge? Fight, shoot, what's they call
No.
it? Cut somebody out.
Not
It's a
that
little
much
bit
of an
a
edge.
toxic masculinity. Just a few drops.
Yeah.
Wow, I like that.
Just a few drops.
You know, slap me type of thing. Like,
No, I ain't saying slap people.
Like, you mean like
Hilarious, right?
Some tattoos, you know.
It's just like the way they carry themselves and talk and
yeah.
no.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Like
that's how it was. But now it's
And I was like,
that's not necessary.
So you don't
right,
like pies?
no, yeah.
Yes,
It was like, yeah, right. I never not like plies.
but it's not as I don't know. I guess it's a little different when you get older and a little more mature.
Yeah.
You realize that's like you don't have to have all that.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. For real,
Okay.
that's true.
It's somewhat superficial, right? Like you kind of grab it.
Yeah.
Your priorities change.
Well, to
I try to
bring
avoid
it
that now.
all
Right.
down, to sum it all up into one, I'll say that women like guys that everybody like, but they only want them.
I remember that.
For
Not
me,
no more.
that's the opposite for me.
Yeah.
I dealt with guys that were popular, and I was like, never again. I'm never gonna. And then I ended up that's what continues to happen. I don't know what happens, but it's like you don't want like for me. I don't want like my ideal is like not somebody. I'd rather you not know nobody. Like nobody.
Right.
knows
Don't even
you.
got no Facebook.
Like like because I've been there where it's like everybody knows you. Everybody, you always you're popular. You just like everybody knows of you in one way or another, and I don't like that life. So I'd rather nobody know them.